Come on in.
Well, hello. My name is Dakota Enriquez.
Hi, Bryce. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Hunter Wilkerson. Nice to meet you.
So glad to meet you guys finally.
Well, Dakota, what do you got there?
I have here my cover letter and resume.
Let me take a look at that.
It's for the Church of Del City Church of Christ.
All right. While he's looking at that, or while we're looking at this, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Gladly. Well, my name, like I said, is Dakota Enriquez. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Washington State. I go to school at Oklahoma Christian University, and I am a finance major, but I'm kind of seeking more of a direction with the church, and whether that be youth ministry or some kind of outreach. But really trying to hone down on the youth ministry. And so that's a little bit about me.
Wow, Dakota, you're pretty you're pretty well rounded.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I got another question for you, Dakota. Do you would you rather work by yourself or with others, a part of a team? What do you prefer?
Definitely with a team. I don't want to be stuck in a cubicle. I don't want to be by myself from 8 to 5. I find that very hard to continue daily with a job. I want to be out there in the field, socializing, just making connections and networking. And I think that kind of tells a little bit about the person I am too. So,
Makes sense.
Yeah. Do you mind if I take my jacket off?
Be my guest.
It's a little toasty here in the George Washington house. Okay.
It says here that you have a Spanish minor.
Yes.
How do you think that would work well with the job we have?
Well, I know from past experiences we've gone to when I was a youth minister or an intern at Del City last year, we went to Honduras once, and we used Spanish language there, and it was just very helpful to have a little sense of some Spanish, and so that's how I would say it works really well.
Very impressive.
Good answer. All right, Dakota, I gotta be honest with you.
Yeah, let me have it.
You're not the first one that's came in here. You're not the first guy that we've talked to. We're looking at other guys too.
How many?
I can't say. But I can ask you another question.
Okay.
Why should we hire you whenever we have other people coming in here who are more qualified and have had more experience?
Okay. Well, to that question, I would say that I'm a pretty great guy. And I think once you really start to get to know me, and if I get this job, and I think you'll be blown away. I really do. I think my personality just speaks out there. It kind of jumps off the page, and I'm not sure about all these other interviewers that you've had, but I just know myself, and I know I'm going to give this job my all, and nothing's going to stop me. And I don't stop when someone says, you can't do this. I try to find ways outside to kind of advance and just keep doing what I think is the right thing, and collectively what people think we should do.
All right. Dakota, where would you see yourself, like, spiritually and just physically in 5 to 10 years from now?
Spiritually, I would love to still, have this great connection with God and always continuing to seek Him. I never want to take a step back. I always want to be taking 2 steps forward and constantly. And so I don't ever want to see myself backtracking on my spirituality. And then for the other one, I would really like to, really feel like I'm accomplishing. I don't want to feel like I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel to survive and to get by and going paycheck to paycheck. I would like some kind of stability, and so that I can have a good life, and I can provide for my wife and provide for my kids and in the future. So that's where I would like to see myself in 5 to 10 years, somewhere successful and still increasing relationship with God.
Very good. All right, Dakota. What type of people just really grind your gears, like you have no patience for?
I do not like people who think they know everything. That friend that, has the answer for everything. Can't let you figure it out on yourself. He has to tell you how to live your life. Micromanage your life. And I understand there's a line when it's just a friend trying to help you and kind of guide you, but sometimes they take it too far and they just really make you feel like you don't have control of your life. You just always listen to what they have to say. And so with that, that's something that's always bugged me in the past with roommates.
Nice.
So
say somebody like that comes knocking on your door one day. How are you going to handle that situation?
well, I'm gonna be nice to them no matter what. I think as a Christian, that's what we're called to do: be nice to anyone, to everyone. But I might not have the longest patience for them. I will try my hardest, and I will, do whatever I can to fix the situation, and probably to help it so it doesn't happen again. But yeah, that's what I got.
Nice.
Right. What kind of salary are you looking for, Dakota?
Well, I'm actually not so interested in the salary at this point. I'm really just looking for the security of the job, and then I'm totally down to discuss the salary wages after that. I don't think we should let that get in the way of this process right now.
I agree with you. Very good answer.
Thank you.
All right. Say the elders of your church come looking for you, and they are upset. They are very, very mad at you. You even have the risk of losing your job. How are you going to handle that? You don't even know what they're talking about, and you find out, and you think that you did the right thing. How are you going to compromise with them?
How am I going to compromise with them? I'm going to try my hardest to get them to sit down and hear me out. I don't want them to just, take from what they see in their perspective and just go on, like maybe they heard from the wrong source. I want them to know my intentions and be honest about it. And if that doesn't work, then maybe it's not the right fit. But I mean, regardless, I want to be honest. I want to do the right thing. I want to hold to my integrity and what I believe.
Good answer.
Sometimes it just doesn't work, and it sucks. But maybe that's what it's supposed to be.
All right. Can you describe for us a time that you successfully worked as part of a team?
Last summer, I was the intern for Del City, like I said, and me and Megan Mitchell, the girl intern, we had to come up with the whole camp ourselves. That was a whole weekend. We actually turned it into a mission trip, and we went to Tennessee, and we planned and coordinated the events, and we got all the kids invited them all, and got some of their friends to come, and we worked out the whole trip, just from leaving the church all the way to Tennessee, and then kind of things that we were going to do there, the people we were going to help, the connections we used, the networking, and then it was a great success. And the kids loved it. The pictures showed that they loved it, and they had a blast. They want to do it again, and so, and that's honestly got to be the best thing I've ever done, playing with someone. It's such a great reward.
All right, Dakota. Another hypothetical situation. Say you're on a youth trip, and you guys are staying in a hotel somewhere. You're on a mission trip, and one of your youth kids, when he falls asleep, he sleepwalks. But not a normal type of sleepwalk. Whenever he sleepwalks, he turns into a gorilla and loses his mind for about 4 hours of the night, and he tears up everything. Tears up the hotel room, breaks out, tears up the hallways, going up and down the elevators, acting like a monkey. How would you handle that situation?
Is it in the morning or is it middle of the night?
Middle of the night.
Middle of the night. Okay. It changes everything. I would try to wake him up. Of course, obviously. Just wake him up and constrain him and stop him from terrorizing and hurting anyone.
But what if he tries to rip your head off?
If he tries to rip my head off? Well, I'm going to get in the way before he rips other people's head off. I'm the youth minister.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice. I'm in charge of these kids' safety, and I put my life in front of that. So, I'm going to stop him at all will. If that doesn't, hopefully, I'm able to.
I hope you can too.
Bring some bananas. I think that would work.
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Dakota. You had some great answers today.
Thank you so much.
We'll be in touch with you.